What was the
Hmm.
most difficult thing for little Aine to growing up?
I think it would be adjusting to new environments because, like, in my childhood, I moved every 2 or 3 years. So I would move to a new neighborhood and therefore a new school every 2 or 3 years. And oftentimes it would be I would move between the US and Japan. So it would be like 3 years in Japan and then 3 years in America. And I think that was the hardest thing growing up, like just always having to make new friends and always having to like relearn a culture in a way.
Hmm.
And find my own place within that community and within that culture. And by the time I got accustomed to it, it would be time to go to a new place. So I think that was most difficult. But I don't think I really understood the severity of that until I got into my until I was about 8 or 9. Because when you're like 7 or 6, you don't really
Yeah.
you're not affected by it, or when you're 3 or 4, like I don't remember, right? But once I started getting older, it was pretty difficult. Yeah.
And we talked about the worst part, or the most difficult one at least. And what was the best thing to grow up in during those times?
I mean, honestly, I was going to say the worst part was also the probably the best part,
Okay,
because like
that's funny. Continue.
I don't know if it's such an interesting answer, but like I got to have these experiences of living abroad and knowing a different culture and knowing a different way of life from a very young age. And um, so those things are a part of me,
Yeah.
and even though I'm Japanese, I identify as Japanese, but there's always a part of me that thinks of America as also home in a way. Um, and I guess like growing up in different countries, like it allows you to be more open minded, perhaps, and also language. It's always cool to have command of another language other
Hmm.
than your native tongue. I mean, because for me, it's really difficult to say which one my native tongue is because I really learned them both simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's also made me become like resilient, I guess. So, and also, I mean, from learning like growing up in these different environments, like I wasn't always accepted, so, and I learned from a young age that you can't make everyone like you. You got to be yourself, and some people will be your best friends and some people won't really like you, but it's
Yeah.
okay as long as you're not being a jerk to them. So it's helped me be confident in who I am and be okay with people not always being okay with confronting people, being okay with expressing myself the way I want to. I don't think I'm afraid of negative opinions about myself because I've already overcome those.